Welcome back to Technique Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about the difference between inside-outside turns and left and right turns, or the similarities between them and why we use different words sometimes. So inside turns are typically the same thing as left turns, right? And outside turns are typically right turns. Why we use different words sometimes is just kind of depends on the preference of the partner and or whose perspective it's coming from, right? So let's say we use hustle as an example here, right? So we're going and 1, 2, 3 doing a basic. So if I want to lead an inside turn, what that means is my hand is coming in between us or inside the partnership as we go to turn, right? Which also you can see now, I can look at the direction of her turn and see she is turning to the left, right? I was turning to the right as I passed by her, so from her perspective, she was turning to the left, or I turned her to the left. But from my perspective, sometimes it's easier for me to think of it as an inside turn because I led it on the inside of the partnership, right? So it kind of depends who you ask and what makes more sense on their side of the partnership. And if I do the opposite, if I lead, in my perspective, an outside turn, where I lead my hand to the outside of the partnership, where it doesn't go in between us, she is now turning to the right, even though I now compensated by turning to the left to make it around her, right?
So the words right and left are easily understood by the follower, mostly, right? When she's turning, because it tells her which direction to turn. For the leader, sometimes it's helpful to refer to them as inside and outside because, like he said, he's actually going the opposite way, but the way that he's leading me is outside of his body or inside of his body if he's using his left arm. If he's using the right arm, it changes up a bit, but typically our basic turns are with his left arm. So you'll hear them interchangeably in a lot of different dances, especially sometimes we refer to it as that, or if you take dance classes outside of here, they also might refer to it inside, outside, right and left interchangeably. So we thought it'd be a good idea to touch upon what that means and why it's helpful, or just kind of how to interchange them. Okay, hopefully this clarified some things on what the difference is between an inside and outside turn, right and left, and how they kind of can be interchanged or understood. And if you want to learn any of the dances that use these turns, we have tons of dances up on our website. Check out our party dance section. We have a ton of dances: bachata, salsa, merengue, hustle, single time swing, cha-cha, and then of course we have a bunch more dances as well. So go check that out, learn a whole bunch of different dances, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.